Alright, so in this one we are going to be doing the team build / equip build guide for the new upcoming Legends Limited Kaioken ×3, well, transforming base form into Kaioken ×3 Saiyan Saga Goku. That character is looking mighty powerful. If you think MUI is going to hit you hard, this guy's going to hit you like you got punched into next week per strike card. Now, I don't think he's ruining UMV's career or anything, because, you know, there's the Endurance only on blue card, and it's only on Transformation State, but he is going to destroy anything that's in front of him pretty easily, especially when he goes neutral, and everything's his victim. Goku's going to go insane. I think Goku individually is better than Vegeta, but I do think Vegeta actually has better teams within safety merits. But Goku here, I guess we could obviously go through it here and see what we can do. So, I'll state the obvious, that this is obviously not Goku. This is going to be just a slot fill. So, obviously, pertain this to Goku. And I have heard that these units are getting 15% damage inflicted equips on drop. If that's true or not, I don't know. But that will obviously be their main equipment, right? But they will get PvP equips, co-op equips, so this is all prior to that. This is mostly focused on team builds, but obviously we'll show you some equips that will be good, that most likely can also be run as secondary, third, fourth, if not maybe even primary options. So, why do I go to order received here? Because the new units are going to work well with this unit. He's a melee and he's a Goku. He's a Saiyan, and it's going to be easy. Saiyans are very easy to team build around, as well as, well, he's a melee unit. So, let's say you want to put Kidku with them. Let's say you want to put UI with them. Reminder, Goku is red. So, you have to factor that in a little bit. Oh, you want to run safety for him? Oh, okay. Well, that's going to be an easy thing. So, we go to order received. We go to melee, and we make our life a little bit easier. We run him with the likes of Miniku, or the likes of Godku. There's your safety mechanisms that you can offer yourself. Or, realistically, we could slot in some leader slot shenanigans here and do, well, the little assassin guy, as well as, and I know double red might be a little spooky for you, but hear me out. Does this team seem like it's going to be terrible? You have safety, like a little bit of it, somewhat going on here, and these units are going to murder everything. So there's a little build. And realistically, for a character like this, you can do whatever you want. There really is no holdback that's going to go on here. For Goku, Vegeta unfortunately does have that, just because of the nature of being a ranged unit and being a more safety thing. You're kind of thinking like, okay, who's my damage dealers? Well, Goku is the damage. Like, he is the guy that you're scared of. And realistic, expectations are going to end up being, okay, well, I'll just build whatever I want. And yeah, you can. There's nothing stopping you from that. So, more so to the equipment, because again, you could just build anything for him. Again, advise yourself to know that this variant of an equip most likely will come for this PvP reset. Something akin to it for these new 2 units that can work on everybody that's part of them. So let's say this is going to be for Vegeta Clan and Sun Fam, and it's double pure offense, and they have base health and some defenses. Well, you're going to run that, obviously, right? An example from that would be there. This Saiyan Saga equip, I mean, I don't know about the stats that are going to be on with these units. Yes, TN also will exist and is a melee unit that can run with Goku, red, purple. Purple, it's spooky, but let's say you want to run them together or not. This equip here will just generally be a very good equipment to run. You can even make it a little bit more defensive if you like, which Goku does have a defense gauge that auto resets, which gives him health back and all that. So if you want to build Goku more defensive, which I probably wouldn't advise, but if you want to, you can roll this to be defensive base and run him with that. Most likely not going to run a full Saiyan Saga, 6-man, but if you're going to run at least 2, I mean, you're getting 10% pure damage inflicted, or 16% right there, double pure defense. Like, that's not going to be a bad thing for you to run, as well as 15% base health on a transforming unit, on a unit that heals 10% every time his gauge is popped, and his gauge is going to take 3 to 4 cards to pop. Like, it's going to be very easy for, again, this Goku to just flow and have some longevity within himself. Now, this equip here, obviously, with Goku on it, is going to be pretty nice base equip, getting some 37% base offenses there. And again, let's say you build a melee base team, very simple. I could just slap this together here, and boom. Okay, here's a melee team. Great. Let's actually leave a slot count just because of the abilities. And then boom, we Shenron equip. I always recommend this equipment because it's very good equipment. Base health 10%. Again, base health on units that have a situation to heal and health restore equips on said units is going to be their ideal, so you can optimize that healing. And this game is a lot of battle of attrition, so if you heal and you live by timer, guess what? It's your equipment helping you more than actually anything else going on. Also getting pure offense, 18% there. Again, you'd only run this when it's a full melee team, but Goku's most likely going to be a transforming unit with like 330k strike and like 260 blast. So yeah, he's going to be on a full melee team every time. Get that equipped. How do you get that equipped? Great question. You go to equipment collection medals and then exchange those. So you run that as a great one. Let's just slap on some that I can just have here. I do recommend getting 6 of that Shenron equipped there as well. And then boom, there's 2. Again, that 15% equip that's going to drop, the co-op equip, the PvP equip, this equip here. There's just going to be a ton of options that you can run. If you want to run with Beast, you can run this equip here. If you want to build some defense for him, build pure defense, you run Goku with Beast. What's the harm there? I feel like there's none. Goku should be able to have some good, again, attrition value, so you can run that. I believe there is this that's Awakened, which could be very nice if you do run him alongside Saiyan Saga character, which Goku most likely won't. I think Vegeta is much more intended for running with Nappa than Goku is for running with Tien. Obviously, we don't know Tien's full kit, but if I'm going off of, like, the units that are going to be as the caliber of, you know, Goku's area of, like, just obscene godly damage and also have some safety with, like, a UMV, a hits, a UI, Tien's probably not going to hit those levels, so probably not going to run the Saiyan Saga stuff. But again, this equip that I have on here, this third, is going to be a good option. And like I said for Vegeta, the world really is your oyster with this character. The world's in the palm of your hands. You don't really have a bad run for this character that can exist. And just to touch on the Zenkai buffs that can exist, because that will impact him to a decent degree. It's not perfect. It's really not the greatest situation you could ever have. It is grateful to, if you have Kakarot, this is a half Zenkai buff while giving HP. That's probably one of the best things you can ever get yourself ever in, like, this game totally. But he does only have 2 tags, Saiyan and Sun Fam, so Zenkai buffs is looking like a bit dicey. But I mean, if you have Kakarot, you're probably just fine set up. Like, this is your Zenkai buff. This piece of work here that's not really going to be doing the greatest help to yourself. And I mean, I don't even know who they could Zenkai that would make, like, the Saiyan Saga get such a amplified crazy bench here. I mean, Vegeta does red PO, so it's like there's no one really that could do. Even free-to-plays would only give halves the abilities, so that's the worst part about Goku, the Zenkai buff. But again, if you do have Kakarot, which I know a lot of people don't, I'm sorry, I'm just like, hitting a sore spot there. But if you do have Zenkai buff, health works out. If you don't, I'm sorry. Again, don't mean to pick at the scab there, but if you do, there is that. So again, the only lackluster thing would just be that, though. He has the damage, he has some of the utilities he would need, and again, his team is really just going to be the force focus of the extra shit that he doesn't have. If he needs utility, there's a ton of units that can run with him that can give him that utility, right? There's units that are blast-based that can run strike-based that can give him the utility. Like, there's everything. You want to run Rev UI instead of God who's just going to hit? Okay, then do it. Like, he's even stats. Do that. Like, okay, have fun. Great, awesome. Run hit there as well. Run hit, Rev UI, and this Goku here. You get the sub counts down. Then if you get rushed, okay, Rev UI could take that rush. You get ultimate. Okay, Rev UI could take the ultimate. Like, it all just works so easily, and Goku's not going to have a troublesome time. Neither unit will. Vegeta has less teams, but still very good teams. Goku has, well, the Goku amount of teams, everything, but it's not going to struggle. I mean, Goku can't struggle. Bro, it's Goku. Like, please, bro, please, look at part 1. It's Goku. He's not going to struggle. Hope this helps, obviously, again, as I keep saying the word. The equips that will be coming will most likely be optimal as well, but for now, just run them on melee team. Run them with any of those candidates I put out there, because there's a billion melee units in this game, and they do a billion things. And, well, Goku's red, you want a green with them, that's the best color in the game. Right here, there's 2 greens. And this team would probably fry everybody. Like, this isn't even, like, a perfect team. It's just an example team. It's Goku, man. We know what's going to happen. He's going to cook. I'll see you guys in the next one for probably the showcase, really. Which, Goku will be first, because he's the main MC. Though I like Vegeta more, Saiyan Saga, it is Goku. Come on.